just having a walk because I haven't done one in a while, and it's been okay weather. I've been really walking lately, and I need to keep up my walking to keep the weight off. So thought I'd just do a video chatting and talking. I will be going live later on Beast Home though, but I'm just having a nice little walk and stuff right now. So I'm going to turn it around, walk down the street. How is everyone's Sunday going? Okay. Hello. Oh. Hey. Hey, all. Just walk. Having a little walk. Having a coffee and having a sandwich. And then, oh hey Leo, have a great Christmas. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope I have a good Christmas. I had my sister over yesterday, and she came. We had a little Christmas together, like, you know, opening presents and that with the kids. She's not coming for Christmas, so we celebrated it, and my mum was there as well. So my mum's gonna come over for Christmas, but she's not, so we just did that little celebration. Timmy got himself a train, like a paper train, and some bits and bobs as well, which was really cool. You know, the trains that you colour in, like the giant ones you go inside. Bit windy here today. Yeah, it's here. It's not as bad as it usually is. It's a bit peaceful. Oh yeah, all the birds now. If I'm quiet now. Not yet, not yet. I'm getting there though. I need to go shopping next week to get the last bits and pieces and actually buy like food for Christmas. Yeah, but I haven't bought no food in yet. Oh what? But it's good to do it the last week, so you got everything really fresh. But we don't usually have turkey though. We're not fussed on it because it's a bit dry. So usually we have like chicken or beef or pork or something like that. But yeah, I'm turn it around for a sec. I got to get a couple more gifts. Yeah, I need to as well. I got my mum and dad sorted. They got all loads of gifts. I just haven't wrapped them yet. So I need to get in shape and do that. But my part of clue to have bought myself a quest to get Christmas. Yeah. But oh, I'm dropping all my stuff here. Usually I wear a big coat, but today it's quite mild in the weather. It's like 12 degrees or something. It's been like 0 degrees, so I don't have to wear a coat today, so I'm lucky. I'm lucky. It's a busy road though. Hopefully oh hey Jason, you right? Hello, how is you? Yeah, I'm all good, just going for a little walk and for a little chat. I haven't done that in a while. I've been so obsessed with Beast Home right now, just playing it a lot. I thought do something different today. I am going to be playing Beast Home later because I need to get all my quests done as a Beastmas, the new event coming up. And I'm almost finished my Dapper Bear quest, which I'll get a mythic egg, so that'll be all good. Oh, you were 12 late. It was nice. Oh, okay. Oh, happy birthday. Well, yesterday, should I say? Oh, I'm not waiting for the come. No. Oh. I usually have a coffee, but I got a mocha instead, so it's half coffee and half chocolate. Thought I'd have something different for a change. Since it's Christmas month, I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a hot chocolate, a mocha. 12 degrees. Oh, 12. Where did I get birthday from? I was 12. Yeah, okay, you meant it's 12 degrees. Okay. So I just assumed when you said I was 12, meaning 12 degrees. So yeah, just having a lovely walk. It's quite nice today. Usually I walk every day, but I haven't been walking because it's been too cold. I go out the house and I'm like, to go to this, I go back in. It's fine if it's not raining, but we've been having cold weather with rain, and if you get wet when you're outside, you're just freezing. So there we go. Got myself an egg sandwich as well. So I thought he said he was, yeah. Yeah, I read stuff wrong a lot of the time. Especially when I'm on people's live, I write stuff and I write it and then autocorrect comes in and changes my total sense of what I said, and it's so different. But yeah, we were talking about how cold it was, so but yeah. Oh, I zoomed myself in. I let go for I got no microphone or anything. So it was supposed to be sideways, but I recorded it and it went long ways, and it sticks to it, whatever you put it as. I've just got my mum box of chocolate. I worry I will eat them. Yeah, me too. If I buy presents early, and like especially when it's chocolate and stuff, you know, and sweets, you know, you wish you pick up, go in the Christmas aisles and pick up loads of stuff, and you're like, oh, this is for my mum, my dad, this is for I know, my kids, or this is this. But if I buy them too early, they do get opened, and then we have to replace them, especially if you don't wrap them up. The trick is wrap them up and then you won't eat them. That's the trick. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be tempted to eat chocolates as well if I bought it for someone. Especially if it's got like 10 days on to Christmas. Is that? Or was it 11? What's the date today? Hey. It's 8 days for Christmas, is it? 8 days. This is the 17th, 18th, 17th. Oh, if you count the 17th, 17th. Yeah, 9 days for Christmas. Yeah. That's what I do. As I this year I bought everything really late. I didn't start Christmas shopping until November. Usually I start in September, but and I have a couple of bags worth like chocolates. Like I give it to my sisters, my brothers, my sisters-in-laws and brothers-in-laws and nans and stuff like granddads and stuff like that. And so I usually gift about 20 people in my family presents. So I have loads of bags full. But they only get eaten in, and especially the kids. They'll find them and then they'll get hold of them and they'll open them. Or Tom, my partner, he'll if he's on his computer, he wants some munch. So yeah, 8 days. Yeah, I'm half asleep. I am. I haven't had much sleep. I don't really sleep much because my kids, they just don't sleep. They usually, on an average day, they go to sleep about 2 a.m. in the morning. I can't get them to sleep before them. And then when they do go to sleep, they only have about 4 hours sleep. Demi's not as bad as Timmy, but Timmy doesn't have more than 4 hours a day at night. But yeah, so I wrap them up. I don't put their names on, and then you're not going to open unless you're like crazy chocolate a lot, but you're not going to know what's in the present unless you can remember if you got more than one present. And so it's best to wrap them up and then you won't eat them. What's your most favourite treasure you have found? Let me think. I'll have to think about this one. I did find a brooch, right, and it's like a gold pin. And you get like the rings with the like Saint Nicholas or something like on it, the big chunky thing, but it was a brooch one I found like ages ago, which was cool. Hang on.
There's eagles, so there's lots there as well.
But that was one of my first, and it was solid gold. It was one of my first finds of gold, and this was like when I was 15 years old. My dad used to take me metal detecting all the time from when I was like 3 years old at Woods. It started where he used to take me. He used to do everything, and then I used to watch, and then I used to help, obviously dig out the holes and stuff, and then he got me my own metal detector then when I was a teenager, and we were both doing it. But when I can remember, just like a gold brooch. Yeah, I got this somewhere in the house. I have got it on video somewhere. But I did have a channel years ago when YouTube first came out, like in 2005 or something like that, around that time, before Facebook existed. And what's it called? I had a really good channel. I was showing my metal detecting finds and stuff like that, and all sorts. And I had loads, and I was on TV at one point as well, so I had quite a few million views per like video, but it got deleted because I had music in the background, and back then you couldn't have copyrighted. These days you can non-monetize it, because I applied for one to be monetized back then, and it got deleted. And so automatically, so then but I had 2 channels and they were both really good, and they both got deleted automatically because of that or whatever. I could have messaged YouTube and like say, no, I don't think it should have got deleted, and they might have seen into it and it would have been fine. But back then I was young and I didn't realise, so I opened another channel again, loaded a load of videos what I still had to save, and I didn't actually I was like, when you got like 300 subscribers or something, I just give up, and I was a bit upset, so I just stayed away from YouTube for like 10 years. But then my daughter was like, oh, I want you to do videos on YouTube. So she was like, it'd be fun if you did that and stuff like that. And I just started doing that with the Fun Crazy Life channel, which I got like 5,000 subscribers now. And then I obviously got this channel as well, and I did videos. But well, yeah, it's a little brooch. I also found what else did I find? I found like this weird necklace, but it's like a really old one. Like old one. I mean, when I say old, I mean like hundreds and hundreds of years old. I just don't know where it's from or anything. But when I used to go with my dad, I used to find quite a lot, because he used to take me to the places. He used to get permissions and stuff like that. Now I'm struggling to get permission to like go certain places. You know, like you have to ask people all the time to go to beaches and stuff. But I haven't been metal detecting for a while. I was supposed to start it back up last month, but the problem was I went metal detecting and my metal detector broke. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to buy one after Christmas. There's no point buying one now for Christmas, right? Because it's going to be too cold to go. So you go, your fingers are freezing or icy, and all. So when it starts to be spring, I'll get a new metal detector, and then I'll start metal detecting again next year, because I love metal detecting. It'll keep me really fit as well. I prefer land or beaches. Beaches are easier because you don't have to have permission, but land you have to get permission off people. I did get permission off this farm before, and I rang up loads of different ones, got permission, turned up to the farm, started metal detecting, and I went to the wrong place. And I was like, I started metal detecting. The guy had understood. I told him who the person was and I had the number and that, and they said, and I was like, I was so embarrassed. I'd be going there. I just didn't go back to the other place. But I did have it saved on my old phone, but I can't remember. I have to keep on ringing up again. But my dad did say he would start going metal detecting with me soon, so I might start going metal detecting with him. He did get loads of people's permissions and stuff. I can remember when we went to this this big house, like a manor house, like castle house. He got permission. It wasn't a castle, but it was like a big manor. But it looks a bit like a castle, but it's not. It's just a manor. And just a big like mansion house, but with a lot of land. And it was the old man who owned the place, and I went there quite a few times. But then I think they found something, and then they had like archaeologists out and stuff, and yeah. So then we stopped then. Good morning. Oh, hi, Marsha, Matthew Techton-Woke. How are you? Morning. But I do need to start metal detecting, but I am going to start in the spring now. In the spring after Christmas, buy myself a new metal detector. I might go for a Garrett one this time, because they don't really do the Fisher ones. Well, I had an old one, didn't I, from when I was young. I kept the same one, but it's broken now. But there we go. Oh, so it's quite warm. It's a bit chilly, like where my face is, but other than that, my hands are a little bit chilly, but I'm actually quite warm, which is good. Oh. But yeah, I used to find a lot on land, especially when it had a lot of history. But you just need to find the right places. Whoa, that sounds like amazing finds. Yeah, I found quite a few things over the years. my recent years, I have found like a gold ring and necklaces and stuff, but they've all been like modernish, not like really old. I found like old buttons and stuff. Like, do you know, like when like the army people used to like have fancy clothes and have buttons on with like all engravements. I found quite a lot of those over the years, which is quite good. They're not really worth nothing, but it's quite good to find like buttons are like 400 or 500 years old sort of thing. Oh, Lee, hey, coffee time. I just drank my coffee. I'm going for a walk now. But all good. How are you, Lee? Just thought I'd just do a video or me walking. Me walking. But there we go. Yeah, it's nice because and obviously things back then was made a bit different, not just like plastic. You would have metal buttons and stuff like that, so it's a history of stuff and that. I have found quite a few medals, do you know, like that with a star on in the past, war from World War 1 and 2, which is good as well. The ones I found are one solid silver or gold. I think they might be, I'm not sure, but the ones my dad's found has been silver and gold ones. I did a video before, it's on YouTube now. That was on my old channel, but I still had that video, so I put it on my new channel, this one now, and you can see some of the like jewelry we found in there, like the medals and stuff. Are you starting next year? You got a pinpointer and headphones, but oh, have you seen the Roman maps? It's a site with all Roman maps and it's like all Roman maps from the UK, so you can see where all the Roman roads were. And with the Roman roads, what you find back then, people didn't have pockets and stuff, but they'd be walking along roads for hours and hours to get places, and not everyone could drive, and obviously people get robbed and all sorts and that, and you'd find quite a lot off Roman roads. But there's this site in the UK and it shows you all the layouts of Roman roads, in the main ones and side ones, but also records of like circles where it's pinpointed where things have been found on these Roman roads and stuff. It's really good. I did a video on it before. If you haven't heard of it, I can, once this live is ended, I can send you a link to their site. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives you an idea, because it doesn't, you don't know where the Roman roads are now, but back then it shows you where they are. You know, it could be across someone's garden and that now and stuff. You have many tips researching the right places to go. But also it's like where they used to have, you know where they had fetes. There's a place where I used to go when they had fetes, or by a church, not far from the church, all the time. And I met detecting there. Every couple of steps I would find loads of coins, mainly Victoria coins, some just before Victoria, but mainly Victoria ones. But some were in really bad condition, but some was in good condition. They had fates and fates over the years, even to now. And some will obviously Victoria coins, some were still being used in the 60s on Victoria coins. You could put it like in the 60s, people go to the corner shops and would be able just to go in and buy stuff with Victorian coins. So they show some are really good condition. And some of my coins where you can see all the, they weren't corroded as much, all the detail were in there. But if you know a place by you, is by a old church, and they have fates, you'll find loads of stuff. And this place where I went is a secret place where me and my dad knows about. And every couple, and we found a lot of silver coins in this place, like 3p pieces, half bronze, you know, shillings. I found loads, and some holes you would go in, you would like get what's it called, like 10 coins or like crunched together. It's obviously where the fates are, people sit down and in the long grass and or longish and wouldn't see it, and then you find them together. But it was amazing how much I found on that field. I want to go back there, but I need to get permission. I'll see if I can get my dad to get permission. But we used to go there a lot, and we used to find so much. But it was like, it was a church, and across the road it was a massive field, and they used, you know, it's in a village sort of thing, big village town thing. But you know, it was really good. Have you any tips on research regarding the right places to go? Yeah, Victoria bottle dump. Oh yeah, near my house. Yeah, and my granddad, he's a bottle digger, and you go in his house and he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of bottles. But he goes bottle digging, and he knows where all the bottle, especially Victorian bottle dumps, he knows where they all are. I think when he went to, they stopped them going there because it was a bomb in there, and they found there was like a from World War I or something, and they stopped them going to that one. But he used to like go to like Lowe's. That car was going a bit fast. Especially in a lane where it's like you got like one bit. But yeah, I have gone bottle digging with my dad before, because my dad has done it as well, but I haven't done it properly. But fun gardening. Yeah, in back gardens you find bottles as well. As back before the people were getting rubbish to the house, recycling, you in old houses they used to make a big hole, and just all their bottles they would dig in the big hole and cover it up. So if you've got a house, an old house, especially Victorian time, its chances are there will be bottles in the garden that are in there, which is good. Yeah, the glass balls in the, yeah, I know those ones. The glass ball ones are my favourite. The marbles in the bottle, and they keep in there. Yeah. My granddad's got loads of those in really, really good condition. But he's found loads of those. I actually done loads of videos on my channel, ginger beer bottles and stuff, and all the glass ones we got and that. They are really good. A lot of history, but yeah. My granddad used to work on the dumps, be a dump lolly, so he knows where all the dumps are. and like the Victorian ones and stuff, you know, and he's got a lot of history, you know, knowing where all places. He goes to the really good places. He's a bit old now, so he's he's not doing bottle digging at the moment. I don't think he's a bit too old. He's lost his driving license now because he's really old. He's had strokes and stuff now, but you know, not far from caves. Wait a minute. I found a lot of bottles. God, bottles. Kent. Hey, Mikey. Oh, the stream popped up on my phone. I joined your server for a walk. Oh, hey, you right? And so our farmer's not permission to go on the land. Yeah, some don't like you giving permission. If you thing is, if you just, I was ringing them, but it was like just after COVID or before, you know, and they obviously didn't want people on their lands and stuff. But if you go to if you send them a letter first, maybe with a picture of you and saying everything, and then rather than just show up to the house, or then ring them up and then they won't know who you are, sort of thing. But if you know farmers or friends, or if you post on Facebook saying, oh, is any farmers willing to let me go on their land, but make sure you get insurance when you metal detect, and you can tell them that, and then they won't be his thing saying, oh yeah, I don't want to go because just in case something happens, if you break your legs, they'll get sued, you know, they could get sued. So make sure you get like the insurance. I think it's like £10 or something for a year, and I can't remember the price, or £8 something, and it covers you for millions. So if you're digging up a hole when there's a bomb in there and it blows up, they know they're covered. If one of their animals get hurt when you're doing stuff, they're covered. Or if you break your leg or something, or they're more covered. So make sure you get insurance if you're starting metal detecting. That's if you're in the UK, yeah. But if you ask, some people, you have to just go around loads of farms and ask, and they give you permission. Sometimes it's like, oh, if you have agreements. There's actually groups that do rallies. There you go to farm, and it's like maybe 100 of you metal detecting these farms. But sometimes you have to pay like a tenner or something for the whole weekend and go there. Some of those are really good, but I haven't been to them, but they look good. I see videos of people. Some of my metal detecting friends from YouTube, a lot of them do it. I have medical bottles. Oh, have you seen the bottles with the old bottle? Yeah, I've got I've seen loads of like, what's it called, medical, like poison ones and stuff like that. But if you can get like older bottles that you would feed babies with, like, but they used to be glass, so with a teat on the end, and the one I got, it says Boots on, and it's like from the Victorian times, like old bottles. I can't remember. If you can Google it, metal detecting for insurance. I have done it before, but I can't remember the name. But if you can Google about metal detecting on insurance, and it just covers you then. So if you've got an insurance, and it's on YouTube, on if you go to like farms or when you're metal detecting, and it covers you. So if you ever get hurt, you know, you're covered, or if you do damage or something. Beaches are free, yeah. Literally 99% of beaches in the UK you can go on. It's only if this on private land and you're not allowed to go on the private land. But literally any beach you can go for free. Because the Queen owns all the beaches, and there's no law against you can't go on any beaches. So yeah, beaches are free. Rock beaches are good with the mud at the back. You find loads of old stuff there. But also sand beaches are really good. You find a lot of modern stuff. up with the edges are. If it's a pits of mud, you might find where people walk along, you might find like really old coins. But beaches like you can go on, you can find like loads of rings, loads of some beaches I go on before, if it's the right time of the year, you find like £1 coins, a bit loads of them, so you could go metal detecting for the day and come back with about 100 £1 coins. But you have to go to the right beaches. Obviously if they're not really busy and stuff, you're not going to find as much. Yeah, and washed up items. Yeah, you do find a lot of washed up stuff. I go mud looking as well, and I find stuff like that, so it's not just metal. Sometimes I take my pinpointer so I can find stuff as well, and I find like all these weird little old ornaments that are washed up from shore and stuff, and glass, like the old cups, bottles and stuff like that, but that, you know, the old like china blue printed glass and stuff. You find loads of stuff on beaches, stuff that washed up as well. Sometimes I'm digging up and I find part of a boat that you know, obviously it's been shipwrecks, and you find like these massive bar things. It's obviously, you can tell it's part of a boat and that, and I'm like, I have to dig this back in. It's too big. It's bigger than me. Now parks, you need permission. You can get permission sometimes. I know Swansea Way in Wales, that is, they like to give permission, but you get a permit. Some councils, you ring them up, and if it's also a lot of parks are council land, and you can get permission, and they say yeah, you can do it. Some you have to have a permit, you pay a bit of something, but you can go as many, you tell them different places you want to go to do it by me. But my one, they were like, oh yeah, you just need to have a permit, and I wanted to do it, but where my location is, they were like, oh, they don't really want to give me the permit, but some places will do it, and you can just go mass detecting to these places. If it's common land, people go mass detecting on common land, but it's like you need like get the owner's permission, but it's like no owner, so you can go metal detecting on it, but it's like you can't, but you just have to make sure you're allowed to make sure it is common land. And you know, back when I was younger, you could go metal detecting on common land, but even if people ring the police come out and they can't do anything about it. But now I think the law's changed a bit, so, but I don't know, it's like you could go on common land, you can't get into trouble, but you need to it's a bit different now. Yeah, it depends who owns it. But you know, if you know people who've got back gardens with big back gardens, and they're older houses, your friends and that, you can find some good stuff in places. But you need permission. But before you get a metal detector, make sure you can try and get this permission before you get one, so you know you've got places to go. But you can still do beaches. That's if you've got beaches around you. Oh hey Logan, South Wales. Oh no. It's just getting the permission, but you know, search your common land as well. And you know, if you can't find the owner, then you can go there. But you find quite a lot on beaches though, but areas where you can get land. But if you go on Facebook groups and stuff, you know, that your local area, and you can ask if any farmers will let me do this. You can search all the farms around your area and give them a ring. And then you can also send them a letter at the same time with your phone number. So, I've sent you a letter, you should have this, but I rang you, you know, and you can like make a deal with them, 50-50 fines and stuff like that. Or if you find anything of value, you share it and stuff. But Beesmas coming out on the 25th, it should do, and it should be coming out. But last year they were a day late doing it. But I'm hoping it's the 25th. It should be the 25th. It's a new area, new field, and trading area where you teleport to as well. So it's all going to be good. That's cool. I've decided to turn red hive. I got a lot more red bees now, but what's it called? I'm not fully red at the moment, but because it's Beesmas, I think I'll do better, like on the rope up challenge and snow bear. I'll do a lot better. So I've decided to go red for now. Might not be the best idea. I wanted to go blue first, then red, because it'll be easier with saving money and that. But I'll just go red first. I'm doing quite good on the red fields anyway. But here we go. But yeah, it is fun meta texting when you get into it, especially when you got a good place and you find stuff and you just go back and forth and get back and forth and go there. So, but yeah, Jason, just ring up paid places in your area. They might say, yeah. Just be really polite on the phone. If they say no, you always have to and say, oh, this was me, my number. If and it's obviously tell them information. But they might be more like willing to do it if you got insurance. I've gone for a walk and I'm going to be swarm in about an hour or two. Okay, Logan. I haven't been walking lately, and I've been really with losing weight this year. So I need to make sure I go for a walk every day. And I haven't the last couple of weeks because it's been cold, and I've just gone out for a walk today. But I will be playing Bee Swarm later all evening with my kids. My daughter will come on. I'll see if my son might play. Oh, he might not play for long. I always drop stuff. I'm really clumsy like that. Hey, Trains. The Shade Kate. Oh, hey, Keith. Hey, Cheddar Woman. Much love, hoes. How are you all? But yeah, I will be playing Bee Swarm later. I am. But my channel has been like Bee Swarm mad lately. That's all I've been doing. But we haven't been going to theme parks. We do that when the theme parks are back open next year. Is it like March? February, March time they'll be back open. So I'll be going to theme parks a lot. I am planning on doing coin hunt videos as well. 50p coin hunt videos and stuff. So I found some kings now. George, the king. But not George, Charles. I'm getting confused. I'm used to the corner the queen, and now it's like the king, and now it's Charles. But I'm going to start doing coin hunt videos, which will be good as well. But at the moment, I am doing a lot of Bee Swarm. I do need to go to the post office. I will bank and get some 50p's to do the coin hunt videos. And then obviously next year, meta texting will be a priority to do as well. But I obviously with Beesmas months, the next 3 months I'll be like on YouTube on what's it called, a lot. But my channel, I just do a variety of different things. like more of a blog channel, but like I blog like I'm gaming, I blog like I'm walking, and all my hobbies. I just do what I like. I don't just keep it to one thing, because I do like to do different things all the time. I'll be back later about 6 o'clock. Is that okay? Have a lovely, oh okay, you have a lovely Sunday. You have fun. Thank you for coming, Keith. Yeah, so some people stick their channel just for one thing, but I just, obviously I do coins, metal detecting, and all my hobby, different type of hobbies, and walks, go and visit some places, as well as theme parks with the kids. I even got kiddie rides on there because my son's obsessed with kiddie rides, and I do that a lot with him, so I post that as well. I really enjoy doing it with him because I love seeing him happy. So, and with Timmy, his 2 classes non-verbal, because he does talk, but what he talks, he hears, he repeats a lot of stuff. So you think you're having a conversation, but his conversation is about a video what he's heard on YouTube, but it's in repeat. So you might notice when I'm live, he'll say the same thing over and over and over, but he'll say it, you notice, oh, he said that yesterday, he said that yesterday. But he is talking, and he can say, like, he can ask me for food and basic stuff now, which is really good. It's when I started this channel 3 years ago, he was non-verbal. He couldn't say one word, couldn't say mummy, daddy, or anything. But he's 9 in March now, and he is coming along loads. I'm so proud of him. And with his favourite, with Thomas, that's how we got him to talk, through like his characters. He could say all his characters' names and stuff, and talk about Thomas and stuff, what he hears. And you know, he's got a thing with saying all the time, Mummy, chips are made of potatoes, so they're healthy. But he would say that every day to me, because he's heard it on a YouTube video. Hey Santa. But he's doing amazing, my boy. And so with the kiddie ride videos, he's talking, and you know, which is really good, and he enjoys it so much. And when you see your kid really happy, like you're happy too, sort of thing. You know, I could watch him on there all day and be happy because he's happy. Greetings from the North Pole. How are you today? How you been? Have you been busy doing the presents? Here we go. Oh, I'm going to end the live now, all. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to eat my sandwich. It's going to be hard to hold with the phone. And what else am I going to do? Go for a little bit longer walk, go home, and what's it called? I'll be going on Beast Farm in a bit. I made the kids their dinner before I left, and Tom just ate sweets and chocolates, but there you go. I'm gonna go to the shop on the way home as well, get some bits and bobs for tea tonight, and go live then. I'll be going on live on Beast Farm later. I really like that game. Demi got me into it. I just can't find another game what I like as much. Okay, bye all. Have a good day. Thank you all so much for coming. It means a lot.